This crypto market is no joke. It'll definitely break a lot of investors. Some investors are probably still down 50% in their crypto portfolio. Everything was looking extremely good. Ethereum started to pump. Everybody started to have a whole ton of confidence in this altcoin season that everyone's been waiting for. BlackRock has been buying a lot of Ethereum. I want you guys to check this out actually. BlackRock's $160 million Ethereum purchase marks highest ETF inflow in 4 months. BlackRock has bought more than $160 million in Ethereum today. This is the largest daily ETH ETF inflow in the past 4 months, indicating new momentum in institutional demand as well as the general investor sentiment towards Ethereum. So that's one reason why over the past few days Ethereum had been pumping, because BlackRock and just big institutional demand. And I've been saying this for an extended period of time. The big money, they just love Ethereum. It's us smaller investors that look at Ethereum and be like, market cap is too high. The technology is nothing in comparison to other projects in the crypto space. But big money, they see the big market cap coin. They see a coin that's been around for an extended period of time, and they're thinking to themselves, we can make a killing off of this because they have billions of dollars to pour into something like Ethereum. I want you guys to check out the price action for Ethereum. So this thing was going up, right? This thing was sitting at over $2,800, almost at $2,900. Then all of a sudden, war escalation news, this thing came crashing all the way down to $2,400. Unfortunately, it's just what happens when we start to pump. We just get bad news for the market or just the world in general, right? And yeah, and this is what I mean by it'll break some investors. If you're not mentally strong and emotionally strong, it'll break you. This market will definitely break you. It is not for the weak at all. I came across this X post that I thought was extremely hilarious. So ETH 24 hours ago versus ETH now. Absolutely hilarious, but it's true. It's absolutely true. But all jokes aside, if there's anyone out there right now that's even considering leaving the crypto space, what else are you going to do? How else are you going to make potentially life-changing returns? You got to think about that before leaving the space. I know that sometimes things get extremely difficult and it just feels like you want to give up at times because you're not making any money. So what is even the point? Well, if you give up now, one thing is guaranteed: you'll never make those life-changing returns unless win the lottery or something like that, or open up a business, do something other than a regular 9 to 5. You got to think outside of the box. But crypto is a way where people can make those life-changing returns, and that's why we're all here. And this is why I'm going to continue to invest in crypto, because the money is just so good. So these temporary setbacks means absolutely nothing to me. We've been here many times before, and after a temporary setback, what ends up happening is a nice V-shaped recovery and then a whole ton of regret. People wish that they had bought the dip, but sometimes I get it. You buy the dip, you're afraid that the dip is going to continue to dip and dip, and that's what prevents some investors from buying the dip. But as long as you do proper TA, buy off of certain support levels, and then you should be fine, right? As long as you're not overexposed, as long as you have enough dry powder to be able to buy more dips if more dips present itself on support levels. Gotta buy on support levels. Don't just buy every time a coin drops 5% or 2%. That's not the great way. That's not the best way to approach things, in my personal opinion. But of course, nothing here is financial advice. I can always be wrong at the end of the day, so make sure you guys do your own research. Later on in this video, I'm gonna give you guys a coin that I believe everyone should be paying very close attention to. Some massive news was just dropped, and if you're not paying attention to this coin, then I think you're gonna miss out on a potential great opportunity, if you ask me. But that's later on. Now, if you're looking for a great crypto exchange, check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000, no VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link is going to be in my description down below for anyone that is interested. You'll also find a link to my Patreon and Trade Assist, which is a great crypto indicator. Lets you know when's a good time to buy and sell crypto. It's a great tool to have in your back pocket, if you ask me. But if we check out what the market is doing today, Every single coin, well, pretty much every single coin is just red. It's just nasty for the top 100 coins here. Now let's check out the fear and greed index. Right now we're at 61 greed. Yesterday we're sitting at 71 greed. If you guys watched my video yesterday, it was a video on a specific altcoin in the market, but I spoke about how I felt like the fear and greed index was going to come back down. And that's obviously because of war escalation. Anytime we hear war escalation news, the market is going to dip a little bit. And if things don't resolve in like 24 hours, the market is going to come down even more. Typically, that's what ends up happening. If you're someone that trades using leverage, you could always take advantage of those. I mean, I don't want to say opportunities because, you know, it's not a great thing. War is not a great thing. But yeah, it for the market in terms of making money, it's a opportunity for people that likes to short the market. Now, me personally, I don't like shorting the market, but let's get into the coin that I think everyone should be paying very close attention to because it could provide some pretty significant returns. That's going to be Aerodrome. So they posted this on their X account 16 hours ago. We will be integrating DEXs from Base directly into the main Coinbase app, enabling Coinbase users to access and trade millions of assets on chain. Like, that is massive news, absolutely massive news. So that came obviously after Coinbase posted on their X account, our asset universe is about to get a whole lot bigger. DEX trading is coming. Today, Coinbase users can trade hundreds of assets, but soon you'll be able to trade thousands of base assets within moments of them going live, all within the Coinbase app. So massive news, okay? And this is why I believe that Aerodrome is one to be paying very, very close attention to. If we come and we check out the Coinbase stock, right now it's sitting at $241. Let's see, in terms of market cap, $61.43 billion market cap, right? So Coinbase is literally emerging. And I think that this number is just going to continue to increase over time. You guys have to realize what sort of market cycle we're in. This is a political market cycle, and Coinbase, being a US company, is going to go places. Let's be honest, it's going to go places here, and it cannot be ignored. And something like Aerodrome could potentially go on a Uniswap sort of run, where Uniswap at its all-time highs reached a $21 billion market cap. All right, so that's on the table, I think. Anyways, you never know. You never know. Again, I can always be wrong. We don't know what's going to happen here. But if we come over to Aerodrome, right now it's sitting at 67 cents. The current market cap is 560 million. If this thing significantly dips, definitely a great opportunity to scoop some up. Let's see at its lows in June, 47 cents. June, that was June 5th. That's actually not that long ago. Interesting. Let's go a little bit further out. Its lowest point was in April at 33 cents. So if you can even get lucky enough to see Aerodrome at 33 cents, that's a golden buying opportunity in my personal opinion, because I honestly believe that this thing is going to go places. I honestly strongly believe that, right? You got to pay attention to the signs. Never ignore the signs. That's why I always say when it comes to being a great investor, you follow the signs and don't ignore it. It's just like anyone that didn't buy Bitcoin when they knew Bitcoin was about to be widely adopted, Trump was about to take office and all that sorts of stuff. You should have been buying up Bitcoin, right? Like, it was just a obvious play. But if you miss Bitcoin, and let's say you're just not interested in Bitcoin for whatever, still just follow the signs, whether it be Aerodrome or something else. But those signs will eventually lead you to great success in the future. That's what I think. Again, I can always be wrong, but if this bull cycle continues and we get like a super cycle, then I expect Aerodrome to reach maybe the price of Uniswap last bull cycle, $20 billion market cap. That's a lot of returns from where the price is at, but this cycle is different, so probably cut that in half, let's say a $10 billion market cap, and you still make some pretty nice returns on your investment. Right now, it's only sitting at 558 million market cap. I want you guys to actually check out the volume. The volume has skyrocketed in the past 24 hours. It's up 548%. Volume predicts price, and yeah, a lot of people are definitely interested in this. The only thing is the market is extremely shady right now. We don't know how the market is going to perform over the weekend, so make sure that you guys try to find great entry prices for yourself. Let's actually take a look here at the charts and see what the charts is saying here. All right, so zoom in a little bit. Yeah, if you can get Aerodrome somewhere around the low 60s, I think that's a great start buy opportunity, preferably around like 54 cents, but a great start opportunity for Aerodrome right now is pretty much exactly at 60 cents, right? But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. But until next time, take care.